Absolute Soul Secrets here, and I'm here to do the 2017 horoscope for Savvy Sagittarius. Okay, now in 2016, Sagittarius, you've had a bit of a rough trot. Yeah, it's been feeling really heavy and hard to keep going, but I promise you all that's going to change in 2017. So what's happened is that the heavy planet Saturn has been dogging your every step in 2016. So at times you could feel like you've really got heavy burdens to carry and a lot of responsibilities, but that's going to soon change, so that'll be good for you. Okay, so in 2017, there's a lot of opportunities and chances for you to expand your current worldview and to further your projects and your ideas. Particularly from March to June, when you finally, find your feet and hit the ground running and away you go. The past could also come back to find you around that time, and you might hear of a school reunion or a reunion of old workmates or something like that. Saturn, with all her responsibilities and chores, has been wending its way through Sagittarius, and as I said before, life's been feeling very heavy. But it's almost like going and climbing a mountain. You're almost at the top of the mountain now, and then you'll be able to reap the rewards you so desperately want. Okay, so you might start off January, February, questioning your own self-worth. You might be looking at yourself and self-esteem takes a bit of a nosedive for a little while. What this is all about is it's time for you to work out what stays in your life and what actually goes. Sometimes we have so many things happening, not everything can stay, and you've really got to choose. It's your job to choose what you want in your life, what relationships, and sometimes you might just try to do too much and it's just not feasible. So you have some decisions to make during that time of the year, and one of the questions you could ask yourself is this really worthwhile, or perhaps is this really for my highest good? Okay, and because when you ask that question about a particular issue, you'll either feel heavy or light. Okay, if you feel heavy, then maybe it's time to let it go, or if you feel light, and you know that you're going to get some reward at the end of it, or maybe it's time to keep that. Okay, so there's only that question: is it heavy or light? You can ask that for everything in life, and that's your guide of what you should do. Another way of rephrasing that is it light or is it dark? Okay, so obviously we go with the light because it's easier. If you want to go with the dark, well, good luck with that. Okay, so next point. Some difficult times in the year when Jupiter and Uranus are in opposition, okay? So you've got this big massive planet Jupiter of abundance and good fortune and luck, and Uranus kind of slugging it out. Uranus is a transpersonal planet, and it's full of turbulent, unexpected types of things, so it could be, it's like lightning, or also technology goes with it. So during those times you could have issues with technology. But turbulent emotions can rise up, and sometimes you might be feeling very stressed during these times, and it might be hard to remember things, and perhaps you have some brain fog. So don't worry if you have brain fog. A lot of people have that from time to time. It's not kind of an unusual thing, but obviously if you get any other kind of physical symptoms going with it, maybe that needs checking out. Misunderstandings are quite likely during these time periods, so watch this and take out plenty of time to rest and have some mini breaks away and that sort of thing. Group associations and travel could feature quite strongly as well, but as I said before, you shouldn't try to do too much. Your thing in 2017 is that you're going to have so many opportunities and so many things to do that you've actually got to decide which ones you're going to do, because you might try to put your finger in too many pies. So you won't, if you try to do that, you won't be able to do anything really well. So just pick and choose what's right for you. From August on, your mind could be racing with lots of plans and goals and projects and things you want to do. So it's kind of getting a bit exciting, you know, which is really pretty cool. And during the last quarter of the year, you could have a change in your career or business, which will be for the better, and it'll give you a lot of happiness and excitement there too. Another thing you could be doing is renovating or redecorating, or maybe buying and selling real estate towards the end of the year. And it's like you've been thinking about it for some considerable time, but you keep getting delayed and it keeps getting put off. And then finally, in that last quarter of the year, it's all happening, which is fantastic for you. So the end of the year will bring you many social opportunities and happy times with friends and families. Now, as we all are, you're going into a 1 year next year, so that's all about new beginnings and spending time out alone, you know, to think about your thoughts and feelings. So this year, 2016, it's all about unfinished business, tying off loose ends, and, you know, finishing the cycle. Next year, you're starting a new cycle, so that'll give you more enthusiasm as well. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the fun bits. Love. Okay, so Venus moves into Aries from February to June, and you might find that's a time where you get a little bit irritated or a little bit prickly, so just watch that. Try to think in advance and keep a level head, you know, during that time in relationships, because you could make things worse if you're not careful. However, mid-year from July and August, things are likely to improve because you're feeling very romantic and you're looking ardently for love, okay? And you could be feeling all sorts of kinds of loving and wonderful feelings that go with it, so that's nice. The other thing that goes with that too is you could be a bit idealistic in relationships, so you need to also be careful that you don't self-sacrifice in your relationships and give too much. Okay, so last quarter of the year, the planets Venus and Jupiter collude to give you a wonderful sense of beauty and wonder. Jupiter and Venus, they're just lovely girls. You'll really love them, and they just give you the loveliest feelings, so you'll really enjoy that time. Travel at that time will also be beneficial, particularly if you go with a loved one, because you'll be so wrapped up in each other, it'll just be, you know, lovely. Okay, so a summary for you throughout the year. So you'll expand many areas of your life throughout 2017 after being delayed or held back in some respects, particularly in this year, 2016. Abundant Jupiter will grace your door with luck, friendship and good times. And finances, business and career will have some increases from time to time throughout the year, so that's good too. The second half of the year may bring pleasant surprises from friends, and some of these may be unexpected. You might get unexpected little gifts and things that, you know, that really make you smile. You may also decide that you're going to change how you look and splash out on some new clothes. There'll be a year of 2017 will be a year of many opportunities, and it's your mission to decide which opportunities you take. Okay, so pick the best ones, because you can't do everything. You know, you're only human. Let's face it, like all of us. So it'll be a fabulous year for you if you just watch those little provisos that I just mentioned. And you're well on your way now, savvy Sagittarius. So good luck, and I wish you all the best for 2017. If you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed because these influences come up, and you know, with Uranus there being very tumultuous, you might need an ear to listen to you. Please give us a call at absolutesoulsecrets.com. And we'd love to hear from you, and some of our, whichever, of our fabulous psychics will be only too pleased to give you a reading. Okay, have a lovely year. Bye for now.